Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Maugraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalara of Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Magnar Skullgrim, Goliath Sorcerer.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering Flamosifer.
All right, who's going to tell us what happened on last episode?
I think it's my turn. So what happened last episode was Magnar and Hibonite had gotten into the inner city of Durnholm, and they got to actually to Margraine's family's house. They spoke to his father, and now the timeline is a little bit extended, at least for the Hibonite Magnar possibly getting, executed thing, because now they have asylum from Durnholm. It's definitely a very fraught kind of political situation, but we've got two people that we really need to convince to our side in order to kind of get through this. We've got Kaya Granite, who's a pretty big player in town. She runs a mining operation that's kind of in competition with Luxor's, and we've got Port Gembreak, who really, like, getting either of them on our side on this whole Hibonite Magnar situation will be beneficial for getting out of this unscathed. So we've decided to start with Port by speaking to the priest Grinder, because if we can get him on our side, then Port will follow suit. So Grinder, he's a priest of Gremish, one of the old gods, and he's found a lot of interesting information about it. He thinks Gremish has given him this book, and there's this whole kind of under temple to the temple. So we've agreed to go under there on good faith of Hibonite, who says he has more information about this. So if we can do this task for him to get this thing out of there, because it's deadly, then we will have him on our side, and thus have Port on our side in the negotiation. And I think that's where we were going to go down there. He just sent us off, and this giant vestibule had been exposed to us for us to go under the temple.
Right, so you guys walk into the vestibule, and Grinder closes the little masonry behind you. You hear some voices infect all of your ears. You guys rolled at the end of last episode for that, and
very well, might I add.
Yeah, everybody, both Hibonite and Zalara crit failed, and Ben rolled for Magnar rolled a 2, so it did not go well. What we're going to be doing this time is a fun little mechanic that is going to be some madness rules. Now, you will have points that are a total number of sanity points, which is based off of your wisdom. So, however many, whatever your wisdom ability score is, that's the number of points you have. You're going to roll, every time I tell you, obviously, to see, make a sanity check. The first one is just a 10, which is the wisdom roll you guys rolled, that 3 of you failed on, and it will go up every time you fail. So, right now, you've got 3 people who failed, and we're going to have you roll on the sanity table, because there are some effects that take place right away. So I'm going to need 3 of you to roll a D100, and we'll start with Magnar. Go ahead and roll your D100. Tell me what you got.
I got an 85.
Okay. So Magnar begins babbling and is incapable of speech or spell casting for the next 10 minutes.
I'm useless now.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad one.
You.
Actually, hold on. I said 10 minutes. That's not right. It's 10 minutes. So 9 minutes. Okay. So
That would be terrible.
Not a big difference there, but all of these guys are going to...
That extra one could come in.
It could come
very
in
handy.
You don't know. All right. Next is Zalara.
Okay, I rolled a 32.
Okay. The character, in this case Zalara, becomes incapacitated and spends the next 9 minutes screaming, laughing, and weeping all at once.
Oh, so
It's going to suck.
Hibonite.
38.
Okay, 38. The character must use his action each round to attack the nearest creature. So, we're not in combat right now, but now we are. So everybody give me an initiative roll.
Oh my goodness.
Do I roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't do anything. Oh, God.
15.
16.
Hey, I got a 20 on my initial roll.
I did not.
Okay, so with this, you guys have this. It's short term. Since we're entering combat here, everybody who is affected by the madness, you can get out of it on each turn.
Good.
So go ahead and give me a will save, or a wisdom save at this point.
20.
Okay, Zalara had just fallen to the ground and started laugh, crying, and screaming.
Yeah.
It was a weird thing where she was smiling, crying, and snot was running out of her nose. It was fucked up. And then suddenly she just kind of stops and gets a hold of herself. Margraine, your turn.
Okay.
You've got, she just did that. Magnar is babbling, and Hibonite is clearly about to attack everyone.
Okay. So Zalara, she dropped to the ground, kind of laughing, screaming, crying, and then she stopped. Anything else has happened yet?
Nothing else has happened yet. It's clear that Hibonite is kind of turned to you guys, has got an evil look in his eye, and
Okay.
starting to get all fiery.
I'm gonna hold my action to attack the next hostile thing against me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because that would be too meta. Yep, that's my action.
Okay. Magnar.
Okay, so I'm babbling, but I still have my own thoughts, right?
Yep.
I'm not
It's
crazy
just every time you try and say something, or even when you're not talking, you're just saying crazy thing.
in my head. Okay.
Yep.
Bruce Almighty
All right.
newscast.
So if I could speak, I would cast Entangle, and it probably comes out like Hashotobata. And then I'm going to grapple Hibonite as I think he looks insane. So that will be a strength
Contact.
of a 16.
I see what, 5.
Okay, Hibonite, you're feeling rage boil up inside you, and you see, you're starting to think that maybe these people around you are actually demons, who have disguised themselves as your friends, and I'm probably going to betray you and murder you. And sure enough, one of them does dive on you, and he wraps you up. What do you do?
Well, I have to use my action to attack the nearest creature, so
Which is-
I can't
yep.
use it to escape, and I'm physically being held.
Yep.
So it would be screaming, "What have you done? What have you done with Magnar?" and headbutting him.
Okay, give me an unarmed strike.
I'm guessing 14 doesn't hit you.
It does not.
I miss, and that's my turn.
Calm down.
Do I get to try and
I
test
say
out
in
of
my
it?
head.
Yeah,
Or
you're
is
going
it
to
an-
try to get out of it. Go ahead and give me a
I was just wondering. I was wondering if in case it was an action to try and test out of it, and physically. Well, I rolled an 11.
Okay. And you said, calm down. And in your arms, Hibonite calms down. And you realize, Hibonite, that, these are your friends. And you just felt a little bit crazy there for a sec.
Oh, do I get a save from my babbling?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do that. It's a wisdom?
Yep.
9.
All right. So
Still
Magnar's going to keep babbling.
At least it doesn't affect him much. So
Yeah, at least I'm not attacking the closest person.
that would be rough. Okay.
Okay.
What was that?
You let go of me.
Margraine? Hibonite? Are you guys okay?
I'm fine. What happened with you? You were crying and screaming and laughing and...
I don't know. I just walking in here, there were voices or something. Did you hear them?
Did you hear them, Magnar? I think there's something wrong with Magnar. Magnar, are you okay?
Oh, he's shaking his head.
Okay.
Did you
Hibonite,
forget how to talk?
I think so. Hibonite, are you okay? You had quite a... You had quite a look in your eyes, Hibonite. You fine?
I suddenly thought you were all demon.
I see.
Kind of reinforces the point of why we should probably destroy this place.
Okay. Well, Magnar, I think everything's okay now, so you can let go of Hibonite.
All right, he lets go of Hibonite.
Thank you. I guess we need to proceed then.
Well, if we get to the bottom of the stairs and I'll explain why I think do what we're doing.
Yes.
So-
As I sure you
just
guys
to
have
give you-
questions.
Before you get into that, just to give you guys a setup of what's going on, you're in a large vestibule right here. There is a large, like I said, there's marble everywhere. It's beautiful. In the center's a large pit that normally, Margraine, you would know would have fire. It's supposed to be Gramish's internal flame, but it is out at this point in time.
Okay.
There is a staircase off to your right that leads up to basically to the balcony area, and then straight ahead of you guys through double doors there is the actual cathedral itself.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Hibonite. You can go ahead. I just wanted to paint the scene for you.
Yeah, that's cool. Right, let's back up. Okay, so I will
Into the dark.
get us as a group, produce flames so everyone can see.
That would be nice, thank you.
Put the book away so I don't burn it yet.
That would be good, thank you.
So,
Yeah.
well, so you remember the books we got from the rib cages before?
Hoshabala.
Thank you, Magna. So, in those books, I've been reading through them a little bit. They talk about Man of Thought a lot.
Okay.
And originally we only heard it in that tavern ages ago, so I hadn't given it much thought. But I heard your mum was talking about it, and these guys were singing it outside church. It started making me worried. And it went on in those ribcage books again about men of dirt created by alien gods that they could convert. I think like we saw happening before.
Yes, I think you mentioned something about that.
Oh no, the ones we actually fought. We saw that guy change.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they apparently change into like better scribes, how the book refers to them. And I'm just worried that the forces of evil have somehow gotten your people to convert themselves. And if, Durham fell as a stronghold to the demons, that could kind of be really bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Even worse than, Brommel impaling me with a spear.
Okay.
So in the
so
weighing
what's your
up of
plan?
things, well, he wants this book back. I'm going to say
Yes.
we find this crystal thing he was talking about, and it's accidentally smashed or fractured in some way, or wasn't there. Some rooms explode in fire. I haven't really thought it that far through. Just we do something to stop all of this happening.
I see.
Okay.
Wing it as we usually do.
Could we possibly do this after we give it to him? And get his blessing? Yeah.
The thing
Well,
is,
he's expecting us to say the thing
words,
that he showed
yeah.
us.
my worry is, say we find it and we take it back to him, and he decides to use it before we get a chance to come back, and all of your dwarven brethren start turning into demons.
But what if it doesn't only change things into demons? What if there's something else?
Well, I haven't looked through this new book yet, and the guy priest guy upstairs talked about it being, avatars of, and the avatar of,
Taduman?
Sorry, bad memory. Being Murat Hull, and that's the name of the book that we got from the rib cages.
Yes, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah, so if this summons him, and he's the guy who's converting people into demon, it's definitely not good.
Okay.
And it may be worth us being maybe known as lawless if it saves all your people.
I would agree with that. Okay. What's your opinion on it, Zalara and Magnar?
I'm sure Habanani. Uso.
Magnar, go ahead and give me another. Go ahead and do another wisdom save there.
Okay. How about a 6?
No.
It's okay. Only
The
9
9
more
didn't work,
minutes.
but surely the 6.
If we can save more people from falling to this fate, I think we should do everything we can to make the world better.
Magnar punches his fist into his open hand. It's like,
I see.
I just realized babbling doesn't necessarily mean incoherent, just wrong words. So, but I'll go with
just keep
this.
babbling.
No, this
like
works.
that.
This works.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is fun. So,
Okay. I think maybe this lets things, maybe they can turn into something that's a force for good, but I'll follow you on this.
I'm hoping I'm wrong, but
Maybe you do some reading as we delve deeper.
sure, at some point we'll get a chance to sit down for 8 hours straight and I can have a nice reading session.
Okay. Well,
oh, Alex, did we get our stuff?
Not
no?
yet.
Okay.
Nope.
you still have that sword though, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm fully equipped. I just was wondering. So,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
does Alara have her weapon?
Yeah, you didn't have him taken away from you.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that you and we're just going to say it's assume that you and Margraine would get your stuff from the hotel. You
Oh
would
yeah,
just-
he wouldn't have followed them without being completely equipped.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad idea.
yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And his armor doesn't leave him for very long. Very possessive.
Okay.
He likes it.
So, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
You can go to the cathedral directly. You can go up the stairs to the balcony. How do you want to?
I'll trust your judgment, Hibonite. How do you want to proceed on this? Yeah.
Could
You
go out
take
to
the
the
lead?
we could go out to the balcony, see what maybe is ahead of us first. We'll get a better idea of the land.
Okay.
Or underground.
Sounds good.
Out to the balcony.
All right, you guys walk into the stairwell. It's basically like it's in its own separate room, closed off. As you do, you hear the voices again. Everybody give me another sanity check. By the way, everybody who failed, I don't know if I made that clear or not, you've lost 1 wisdom, or you've lost 1 point of sanity.
Got it.
Okay.
8.
Okay, we're gonna put this up here.
6.
12.
It's a bad place. Yeah, 6.
Hey, 13.
Okay, so Magnar is now no longer babbling and protected from this. And Margraine, go ahead and Hibonite, both of you, give me a madness roll. Roll a D100.
3.
All right.
It's always a good number, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's either the good or the worst.
Okay. So suddenly the realization of what you're doing overwhelms you, and you realize you are dealing with some old magic, some things that have been around since before the world was swallowed, probably before maybe even your god existed, and it terrifies you. Margraine completely stops in his tracks and escapes into his own mind. You are effectively paralyzed.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20. Give me a sec.
So that would mean my sanity goes from a 12 to an 11?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. Once it hits 0, you are completely insane, suffering from long-term madness, and unless somebody can cure you, you're basically going to become an NPC. So, you rolled
That's
a 20?
fun. Yeah.
Okay.
30.
All of a sudden, you look on the ground and you notice there is some dirt and dust in the corner, and you're overwhelmed with the desire to eat it. And you drop to your knees, run over to the corner, start just running your fingers across all of the stones, between all the stones, and getting all the dust you can, and just shoving it in your mouth as quickly as possible.
It's a low-calorie diet.
I look at Zalara. I do not like this place. And I
No, it's bad.
go over and pick up Hibonite.
You're talking again.
What do you mean? Wait, do I know I was babbling, or did I think I was speaking plainly?
No, you realized it was wrong. There was something just not right.
Okay. Yes, I do not know what's going on, but perhaps we should hurry
I
if we're
agree.
going to do this.
And so the way this room is situated is you walk into the room, the stairs are on the left side, it goes up to a landing, and then goes up again toward the cathedral. There is a chandelier in the room as well. And both Zalara and, actually all of you, but only Zalara and Magnar are going to pay attention to this. You hear a voice that says, Welcome. I look forward to eating your soul.
That is not very nice.
Give me a perception check. Both of you.
20.
21.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So you see hanging or standing on the chandelier above it is a creature extremely thin. It has the head of a goat, except with extremely long ears, like twice the length of an elf ear. It has goat horns sticking out. Its face is goat-like if the skin was completely rotted off. There is still what looks like some chunks of skin kind of falling off. You see muscles moving underneath. You see the blood kind of drips down from it. There are flies that go in and out of its nose and its skin. It does have the body of a very humanoid looking person. It's wearing nothing but a loincloth, and its feet have long claws that are gripping onto the chandelier at the top. It's a medium-sized creature. The chandelier is so just well constructed that it's not bringing it down. It has long claws and a long barbed tail. It's clear this is where the sound is coming from. Go ahead and let's do it. Roll initiative.
11.
15.
12.
20.
Good job,
Insanity.
paralyzed guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing I'll get to make a save at some point. And I think I have a plan. I'll have to ask Alex if it's going to work.
Okay. All right. So, Margraine, it is your turn.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Wisdom save.
22.
Nice.
Whoa, okay. So you are you're no longer lost in your own thought.
Nice.
But that is your turn. So, Hibonite.
Save as well. That's a 14.
All right, you save as well.
I guess that's my turn as well.
That is your turn as well, sorry.
That's right.
All right, so it is now the creature's turn. All right. All right, the creature is going to jump down. Let's see, let's do this by chance here. 1 to 3, it's going to be you, Zalara, and 4 to 6, it's going to be you, Magnar. See who he jumps on. Okay, so he's going to jump down and attack Magnar. Now, as it gets close, everybody who's within 30 feet, which is everybody, give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
All right. One of my strong
He
points.
stinks.
12.
Crit. 24.
Crit success, 25.
Okay, so what we've got going on here is as you get close, the smell of this creature and its rotting flesh that's just falling off in chunks on its body is overwhelming. You're going to take 1d6 plus 1 necrotic damage, whatever your name is, Margaret. So that's 7. Oh, I rolled a 6. That's 7 points of damage you're going to take automatically from just standing there.
Okay.
And it comes down and swings at you, Magnar. 16. Does that hit?
That hits. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and take 12 piercing damage. Now, if a creature is... Huh?
Nothing?
It's just that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is.
You now must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or become or against disease, or become poison until the disease ends. So go ahead.
Fantastic. Nope, that's a 9.
I was like, of all people, this is going to be the best one. Okay, so you have the poison condition.
All right, so what does that do exactly?
Ooh, let me look at it again.
Conditions.
I believe everything is at disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, I think that sounds right. Poison.
Let me double check just to make sure. Poison.
Attack rolls and ability checks. Not
So
saving
pretty much
throws,
that's almost everything. So,
but saving throws are fine. So.
the saving throws are fine. Yeah. Okay. Comes down. This creature leaps off of that. Comes down, hits you with its barbed tail, and does that. And also, since you failed your save, I'm sorry.
No, I critted my save.
Huh? You rolled a 9.
Oh, on that one.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, different save.
Sorry. This creature's got a few things that I forgot.
Apparently.
So you're going to also your maximum hit points drop by 8.
Fantastic.
This is no good.
No kidding.
Okay. Well, that was fun. It's your turn, Hibonite.
Well, seeing that thing fall down, I'm going to hit it with Scorching Ray. So,
Aren't you
It's
still
Zalara's
eating
turn.
dirt?
Is it Solara's turn?
Hibonite save.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Solara's turn.
sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
my bad.
No, it's my bit.
I don't like this thing, so I'm going to dabbity stab it with my short sword. Maybe. No, I'm not. That's a 9. But then I'm going to flurry of blows.
Very nice.
That's a 24 for the first of those.
Is that
It's
a
actually a
crit?
crit.
That's a crit. Yep, sorry. And then a 21.
Okay, so both hit. You swing with your sword, miss, and then flurry of blows after that. The first one hits with a crit. What's the damage on that?
That was 6 points of damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then 5 for the second.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, it is now whose turn? It is now your turn, Magnar.
All right, so I'm going into a rage, and I'm gonna attack this thing with. Oh shoot! Did they take my cloak?
Yeah, they would have taken your cloak.
Okay, and my bracers.
Well, I mean, unless you were sleeping in those things,
Oh, wait, I have one more
you
thing
wouldn't have
before
either
you leave.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry.
those are back at the hotel.
All right, just want to make sure.
I also, with Flurry of Blows, can knock him prone. I would like to do that.
Oh,
he has
okay.
to make a DC save of... What did I jump to? I think it's 14. I'm at 14.
Okay. 14. All right. I rolled a 15.
Okay,
course.
never mind then.
This creature
All
gets
right.
advantage on strength and dexterity throws that
course
may
not.
knock it prone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's go to you, Magnar, with
All
your...
right, so I will use my defenselessness of 2 weapon attacks, but that's all right. Let's just hope I hit. I think I renamed this spell. I did. I can't remember what it's called though. Cloud of Daggers. And I'll hit with the first sword. Oh, were those short swords or like long swords? that
Short
we took
sword.
from the short swords?
Yep.
Okay, I don't. I think that's just I'll just roll my just.
Just type it into the thing and drag it over.
Okay. Well, I mean the actual to hit's going to be the same thing. So.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me just do that. And yeah, 13 to hit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay. And then that's 13 points of regular damage plus 5 divine or radiant damage.
Short sword's not, it's 1d6.
Oh, you're
plus.
right. I'm sorry. I forgot. I need to change that. All right. 1d6. So 4 plus 4.
10,
So,
right? 8 and
yeah.
10?
So 4 plus 4 is 8.
Plus proficiency, right?
Not for damage. You don't add proficiency to damage.
I'm
It's
just looking
your-
at the Warhammer. It rolled 1d8 plus 4 to get it. Yeah, plus 2.
Yeah, you get proficiency on
Oh,
damage.
but I'm raging, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 10, 15 damage total, 5 of which is rage.
15? Okay.
Oh, that's for the first one. Second one is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Yep, so 5, 7, 7 damage, regular.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't add that right. Nope, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no, I did add that right, because it's offhand.
Okay. And
7 more.
yeah, why don't you add the short sword to your character sheet?
Yep, I will do that.
Margraine, your turn.
For my action, since Magnar is pretty defenseless right now, I'm going to cast, and hope it works, a protection from evil and good on him. Until this spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. This protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, possessed by them. If it's already charmed, frightened, or possessed, it has advantage on the saving throw.
Very nice.
Hopefully that helps you, Magnar. And that's my action.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, Hibonite, your turn.
Yeah, I am going to hit it with a Scorching Ray. Oh, 3 rays, that's what the spell does. So, does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit. Goes wide.
The 22 hit?
22 hits.
You take 4 flame damage from that one. Does a critical fail hit?
Critical fail does not hit, unfortunately. Alright, so 1d6 again. 1 to 2 is Zalara. 3 to 4 is Magnar. And 5 or 6 is Margraine. Let's see who you hit. Rolled a 5. So Margraine gets hit for 8 points of damage.
Ugh. Okay. 16. And I need to make a Constitution save. It's okay. You're still protected, Magnar.
Okay, good.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right. So it is your turn now, bad guy. Okay. So gonna go ahead and attack Magnar, and we'll go ahead and it's going to jump up, a high jump, leap over Magnar, and attack Hibonite, who's in the corner. Magnar, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Yes. 12 to hit.
Up, you swing and you do miss. This creature leaps up above your head, it gains some serious air and swings its tail at you, Hibonite, and does an 11 hit.
It misses.
All right, the tail swings, it hits the wall right next to you, and that ends its turn. It is now your turn, Zalara.
Okay, so now he's standing behind Hibonite.
He's basically standing in front of Hibonite from your point of view. Yeah, Hibonite's up. Remember, Hibonite was in the corner eating dust off the ground.
Right. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a similar attack. I'm going to run over. If I vault off Hibonite, is that some other kind of roll?
No, we'll just say that's part of your attack because that sounds cool.
Excellent. So I'm going to run over. I'm going to use Hibonite as a step stool, and I'm going to kind of run up his back, step off his shoulder, and I would like to bring the short sword down on his head to start with.
Okay.
And that's a 14.
That hits.
Okay. And then that's going to do 6
Damage.
points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to do another flurry of blows. And I'm going to, as I come down with my short sword, I'm immediately bringing my other fist around.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him from the other side of the head, hopefully with a 9.
9, you swing wide and miss.
And I swing over his head, and then as I'm landing, I turn around and I try to do a kick to the head for 14.
Okay, yeah, and you swing around, you hit with the sword, swing with your hand, miss. As you're landing, you do a quick kick, turn around, spin kick, hit him right in the head, and you'll take
6
some
points of damage, and
Yeah.
he should be knocked prone, hopefully, unless he makes a
DC 14, right?
dexterity. Yep.
Which he does have advantage.
Right.
Let's see.
At least 14's relatively high.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you got
yeah,
plus
yeah.
6.
Yeah, I rolled a 21. So,
I'm trying.
no, it's good, and that was
You
very
got
cool.
good
I like that a
damage in.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it is your turn, Magnar.
How is this thing looking? Does it seem phased at all?
Let's see. You see that? Can you see that bar on it?
No.
It's looking phased. It's hurting for
Okay.
sure. I mean, the problem with it is it had a bunch of rotting flesh falling off of it to begin with. It doesn't exactly look great from the get go.
Okay, so reckless attack, cloud of daggers, 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 7 points of damage plus 6 points of radiant damage.
That's 13.
13 total. Then the offhand short sword, crit to hit.
Ooh, nice.
That's 10 points of damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's still 10 points of damage regardless.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. Good
It would
job.
have been so nice if it was on the first one, and then you could have
know.
doubled the Divine Fury too.
It is now your turn, Margraine.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna take a swing with my
All right.
Warhammer. Does a 14 hit?
It does. Yes.
Okay, for 10 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You bring your warhammer down on its rotting, bleeding face and smash it into the ground. It screams and dies.
Yay! Oh,
Woo.
that was squirrely for a minute.
Yeah, Magnar is not looking great.
Yeah,
Probably better than all of you, but
that lasts for 10
For-
minutes. Your
Magnar.
protection.
Yeah, you still got that protection, which is good. So,
Okay.
all right. You've killed this creature.
Does it have anything on it? I'll search it. Let's do it.
Does not. It has a loincloth on it.
Okay.
And you see its demon dick underneath.
is it corkscrewed?
It is corkscrewed.
I'm tempted to cut open its rib cage. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut open its rib cage.
All right, you cut open its rib cage and you find its, and you guys see this suddenly. I guess Zalara's never seen this before. Everyone else has. You cut open his rib cage and there's like
What are you doing?
a black demon heart in there, some black demon lung.
I
What
thought
was that for? That's disgusting.
I thought there might be a book in there.
What?
That's so weird. Those other
Margaret,
books
what are you on?
to do with Murat Hall were found in the rib cages of demons. We stumbled upon the first one by accident. There you go.
Okay then, that's disgusting. Please tell me before you do it in front of me next time. Ugh,
Okay.
gross.
Magnar, how are you? You okay?
I've been better.
How bad are you? Like seriously?
I'm at 30.
Oh, you're fine.
Out of 53. Well, 45 right now. but-
I'm at 16, man. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Hey, for Magnar, I'm not doing great. So
Okay. I
Yeah, and
guess we should proceed, huh?
that's been basically you're diseased at this point. That's why you've lost that.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to get that cured.
Do you
Okay.
look like properly sick? Like, would he look visibly diseased?
Yeah, he's not looking great. There's something definitely off about him. But you know, I mean, you just got in a fight with a demon. It's dark in here. You're not sure, but yeah, no, he doesn't look one.
Okay,
The
I'll
green.
expend 5 points of lay on hands on him and cure him,
oh,
because that's a thing.
That is.
Does that cure disease?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's let's see. Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison affecting it.
Very nice. Okay, so your disease is cured and your hit points go back up.
Awesome. Okay, nice.
Great.
And I'm gonna use 5 points on myself as well, just to bring me up to something serviceable. Okay.
Oh.
I guess deeper in.
Whew, that was fun.
Yeah,
This has not been fun.
this has not been fun.
But those
We're in for a
voices were from that guy, right?
We're in for a penny. We're in for a pound.
Yeah, we're in for a penny and for pounds. Let's do it.
I feel
Yeah.
very
What's a
naked.
I know. We should have thought about that before coming down here.
Well, if this was real, I would have done that, but I forgot because I'm a player.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you have the blessing of Saint Eligius upon you. So if we can do this quickly,
Yes, thank you.
that will remain. So let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, I did design all this with you guys having fully equipped lines, so good
Okay.
luck.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oops.
With equipment, is that what you said?
yeah, I expect you to.
You did
be.
exactly what I was hoping you would do, Ben, though. I was hoping it would give it disadvantage. I don't know. Like, it seems like a weird thing that would be affected by that. I was like, oh, he has to go reckless. just, wreck this thing.
Well, I would have gone the last time, but I just forgot. So
Yeah.
I always forget.
Okay, so there's stairs going up?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Up.
We
the
should have asked
stairs.
that priest for direct.
Okay. You guys make your way up to the balcony, which is this large stone structure. All the seats are stone, but Margarine, you would know from having visited here, they're extremely comfortable. You see the large cathedral out beneath you. There's a tiered level above that where obviously the ceremonies take place. There are pews down below that, and actually there's a huge hole, like right in front of the altar where there's a large idol of Grommash. And it looks like the floor is just fallen in. And from up here, it's probably about a 50-foot drop. And to the ground, where the ground normally used to be, it's about 30 feet. And then to the ground below that, it's another 20 feet. There are some of these massive chandeliers up there. What I need everyone to do is give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, 9.
10.
Well,
11.
Okay.
My +6 is really handy right now.
Okay. You guys are standing there, and all of a sudden, from behind you, you hear a rah, and this large, dark creature with a face something like a vulture is standing there, flying above you. It extends its wings, and all of these spores come flying out at all of you. I need each of you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or you will become poisoned.
22.
I rolled a 6. I'd like to use my Armor of Saint Eligius to re-roll that.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. 8. Yeah, no better. Okay.
Saint
Sam,
Eligius
did I get a bonus from that, or was it just he got a disadvantage against me?
I will.
No, you should get a bonus from that, right?
It's
protection
I don't
from
think
evil?
It says poison. I think it's up to Alex. It says
It comes from the
disadvantage on
creature,
attack
so...
rolls, and also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Oh, this is not an attack roll, though.
Yeah.
Does it say anything about saving throws?
No, just that it can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. So,
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's a fail for me.
Okay, so fail from Ben and fail from Sam. All right, so what we're going to do right now is roll initiative again.
Woohoo!
So another 11.
14.
8.
Hold on. All right. 3.15 for the demon creature. All right, so that's going to be Zalara of Termez to begin with. Now, this creature is up in the air 10 feet, so it's not on the ground. 10 feet above your head, and it is quite large.
Okay. Jumping is normally only like 10 feet in the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's only 10 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna burn through all my key points, and we're not even into the hole. I'm gonna jump up in the air. I'm just going to do a normal short sword. So I'm gonna jump up, swing my sword, hopefully clip a wing with a 9. That's probably not gonna happen.
That's not going to happen.
And then while I'm jumped up, hopefully turn my body around and smack it with my other hand with an 11.
That also misses.
Of course. It was just too high for me to jump up.
Yep, all it was. All right, so Margaret, it is your turn, and since it is the start of your turn, you get to 7 points of damage
Ouch.
from the poisonous spores.
Ew. Okay. I am going to attack it with a longbow. Does a 12 hit it?
It does not.
That's me done. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it is now your turn, Margaret.
Magnar.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Margaret. Magnar.
So I take
Magnar,
poison,
Magnar. Hold on.
or whatever it was.
Take 3 points of damage from the poison.
Okay. So am I poisoned, or is it just poisonous damage?
It's poisonous damage. You're not.
Okay, cool.
not
All right,
poison.
so I was going to say leap up, but I guess I don't have to. And I'll just reckless attack and cloud of daggers. First one, 18. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
10 points of regular damage, plus another 3 divine, radiant, sorry. Then the second one is a 17 to hit for 8 more.
So that's a total of how much?
21.
Okay. Okay, so that creature is not loving any of that. It is your turn, Hibbo Knight.
I'm a magic missile.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
Okay. Creature takes another 13 points of damage. All right. Let's see if I can All right. It's the creature's turn. So it is going to come down, and you just magic missiled it. So I'm going to go ahead and lash out at you, Hibonite. It swings, it misses, and it actually falls to the ground.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
that is helpful. Okay. Everybody who attacks it this next round gets to do so with advantage. That's it. That's its turn.
Okay, cool.
It's your turn, Zalara.
Okay, now that it's on the ground, it didn't fall on me, right? Like,
No,
I wasn't under it. Okay.
no. It critically failed. It has no advantage in anything.
Okay, good. Then I shall take a stab at it. We're 22.
22 hits.
You have advantage, so you might get a crit.
Oh, that's true. No, that was definitely a 22. The 7 did nothing.
Okay.
And then while it's down, I'd like to do a roundhouse kick to its head for 22 as well.
Hits.
And that's for another 6 bludgeoning.
Right. Okay. Margaret, it is your turn. I'm sorry. At the end of your turn, I did not give you another chance to make that Constitution save, which is my bad. So do that right now before you take any more damage. Once again, the D14.
4.
Okay. So you're going to take...
No, 14.
I do apologize. Before I gave you out of 1d8, it's actually 110. And I rolled a 10, so you take another 10 points in poison damage.
Another 10?
Mm-hmm. It's every round.
Oh my god.
Heal thyself, please.
It is your
die.
turn now that all that's taken care of.
This changes so many things. Let's see. I will. Oh my goodness. I will lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
For 8 points of healing.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm done.
Magnar!
All right, so I had a 22 on that con save. So.
Okay, so you were cured at the end of last turn, and you don't have to worry about any damage.
All right, so another Cloud of Daggers. 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 12 points of damage plus 7 radiant.
Okay.
And the second one is a crit
Oh,
for 12 points of damage. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have to use the second one because it's offhand. 8 points of damage.
okay. Okay.
So a total of 27 on that round.
Very nice. It's awesome. And it is your turn, Hibonite.
I am running out of nid. I am running out of spell. I'm going to hit it with magic missile again.
Okay.
That's 11 points of damage.
So magic missile hits him for another 11. All right. All right. It is this creature's turn, and it is not loving the situation it has going on right now. So it's going to do... It stands up from where it's at and screams. It's a high-pitched, horrible screech like you've never heard before. Everybody give me a DC 14 Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Woo!
How about 11?
16.
13.
17.
Okay, so it did that, and it's going to... Who failed?
Me, Magnar.
And Hibonite. But you're the biggest one, so it's going to attack you, Magnar.
Sounds good.
Does the 13 hit?
It doesn't, actually.
Okay. So it tries to bite at you with its beak and misses. It swings its talon at you for 23 and hits you for 10 points of piercing damage. It's going to fly off now since it didn't use all of its movement to stand up, but a lot of it. Everybody gets an attack of opportunity on it.
17.
24.
Okay. Both hit.
It's an,
4.
that's 11 points of damage.
6 points.
Zalara, high or low?
Low.
Nice. Okay. I rolled a 23. You're okay. And then you said how many points of damage? Total?
11 from me, 6 from him.
Okay. Creature is not looking great. You guys have done serious damage to it at point. Okay. So it does fly out over the hole out there. It flies out 30 feet out away from you guys toward the cathedral. It is your turn, Zalara.
45 movement speed. It's 30 feet up or 30 feet out?
Out.
Over the hole.
It moved 30 feet from where you guys. So there's still some of the balcony in front of you that covers up some of that area, about 15 feet of it.
And how far down is it if I fall into the hole?
50 feet.
50 feet? Is there a way in or out of the hole that I can see from here?
No, it just looks like it caved in.
So if I ran and jumped and tried to jump on it, I theoretically would just fall to 50 feet.
If you missed, yeah.
You have slow fall, by the way.
I know I do. That's why I'm thinking this would be really awesome. You know what? It'd be really awesome. I'm going to do it.
All right, I like that.
I'm not sure how I will get back out, but I think I have rope or something. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to run off the balcony, jump out, and aim for this guy with my short sword, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best. That's my strongest.
And
I don't need to roll for that.
okay, before you do anything, do something we haven't done in 25 episodes to this point. I'm going to give you inspiration for that. Because I love that. That's a great idea.
First point of inspiration.
So, you run out. Okay, to do that, give me an acrobatics check
Okay,
as part of your movement.
that's a 14.
Okay, so I set the DC at 10 for that, so you're fine. You go out and you make the jump, and you're going to swing and hit it.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you swing your short sword, you make it to the creature, swing and miss.
Can I still do my bonus action?
Yeah.
Or is that going to be my falling?
No.
Excellent. All right. My unarmed attack is an 11.
Okay, do you want to use your inspiration already?
Sure.
Okay.
Which roll can I redo with that?
Yeah, just do the unarmed.
Okay. That's an 18.
Okay, there you go. So you run out and you swing once with your sword, miss, swing again with the unarmed attack, miss, you reach around again, and as you're falling to the ground, spin kick it in the face like you're Pele, and do 4 points of damage, and you start going toward the ground. It is your turn, Margraine.
Okay, I'm gonna... so, I just realized, I didn't make a con save at the end of my thing, did I? At the
Nope,
end of
you
my
didn't.
last term.
Because I forgot that too. Again, go ahead and do it.
Okay, I still failed it. 6.
Dude.
I'm gonna... yeah, so, it's like a
Take
condition...
3 points of damage.
How many?
Yep.
3?
3 points.
Okay, it's not bad. No. Okay. I'm gonna spend 5 points of my lay on hands to try and cure myself of it. Would that work? Is it like a condition?
It's not a disease. It's... yeah, because it's just poison. No, you either have to... I'll just tell you, you're either going to have to make the saving throw, or get some holy water and empty it on yourself. Empty a vial of holy water on yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Is there a font?
I'm gonna use my healer's kit. Use of my healer's kit
Okay.
to heal myself. Because I need it. Because if he rolls a 10 next round, I am down. Okay, so that is 1d6 plus 8. It's not too bad. 10 points. Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay, and that's me done.
Magnar.
All right. Okay. So I can't get to the thing, right? Because it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Unless you follow Zlar's lead.
Join me.
Can I attempt to grapple it and like kind of basically ride it?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I get advantage on that too. So, strength 20.
Okay. First, give me an acrobatics check to make sure you make it out there. That'll be your movement. Or your dex.
Isn't it athletics for jumping?
Oh, yeah. Athletics. That'll work.
All right. There's my 20.
Okay.
And then 21. So,
Okay.
grapple.
All right. So, taking Zalara's lead, you run off and leap off of the end of the balcony. Using your massive, powerful legs, you're able to push yourself out to it, and you do reach out to grab it. I'm going to be surprised if it fails somehow. Let's see.
Could roll
Yeah.
like you. So,
Hey, there were special conditions where you guys were fighting guys who got advantage all the time. So he rolled a 14, and you were able to grab onto him, and yeah, you are now riding this demonic winged creature.
Good job.
It's your turn, Hibonite.
Wow, no inspiration? Okay.
Well, I just gave it for he stole the idea. You know.
I'm just messing.
How high are... yeah.
How high are they? I mean, it's pretty much level from where you're at.
But
It's like a
say
straight
I
shot
was to
ahead.
hit it and maybe kill it and they fell.
Oh, that's 50 feet.
Yeah, I know.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, though.
I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine. Magic missile. So that's 10 force damage.
Thanks. Okay. You hit it, and it's in pain. You hear it scream under you, Magnar. I got it right. Okay.
But it's still up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still up, flying around.
Worked exactly as planned.
All right. it is not loving you on it, so it's going to...
This is a grapple. Technically, its speed is 0. I know it's flying, so...
Okay. Well, then we can do that. You guys both fall to the ground, and that is... Falling damage is, 1d6 for every 10 feet?
I think so. Sounds right.
So that's 5, 6... 19 points of damage as you guys plummet down past the cathedral floor to the ancient ground beneath.
It is bludgeoning if it's falling, though, so...
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I know. But do I take the full brunt of it since I'm actually on top of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Oh...
This isn't like, 3.5 or Pathfinder where you're like, well, I mean, he had the sun in his eye, so he gets a -1.
And the angle of the ground was at a 10-degree incline, so that's another -1.
Yeah. Okay.
Mercury was in retrograde, so another -1.
All right, so both of you came to the ground and, not doing all that great. Since it couldn't move, it came to the ground. It's not happy with you wrapping around it. It's going to attack you as much as it can with its beak, or with its talons, not its beak, because you got it wrapped up from behind. Oh, damn.
Is this thing like a demon? It would have
It is.
disadvantage on him still.
Yeah, but a
Okay.
21 hits still. Take 15 points of damage. And the other
Oh, good,
one...
you write it down to me.
The other one swings at you, and it looks like it's going to do even more damage, but whiffs above your head. All right, Zalara, you are plummeting down. You have slow fall, correct?
Dude.
What does that do?
I reduce any falling damage by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level.
With-
In this case, 20.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, you would have taken 16 points of damage, but your monk level saves you. You land there. Magnar is wrapped up with this demon creature who just hit him, and it's not looking... Or Magnar looks like he's hurt as well. Margraine,
Very hurt.
It is your turn. Go ahead and... Because once again, we didn't do it at the end of the turn. We're basically doing it at the beginning. Give me another Constitution saving throw. Roll a 14.
12.
Dude, I don't want to kill you in such a stupid way.
Oh.
Take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Okay. 18. Okay, so I can
Small mercy.
survive at least one more. Okay. I'm gonna get up on the ledge. I'm gonna shoot it with a bow because taking this thing down sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Now Magnar is on top of it, so
it has cover.
has cover. So you're gonna. I mean, you can shoot it. You're just gonna take some negative.
How bad does it look?
It's hurting. It's not looking great.
I'm gonna cast sleep on it. That's what I'm gonna cast. 29. It has less than 29 hit points. It is now asleep.
So here, okay, and see if it has any. Hold on, let me see if it has any special. Not for that. Okay, yeah, it falls asleep.
Woohoo! Okay.
Magnar lets go of it, gives it a... Can I coup de grace it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he just rolls over, panting and hurting very, very badly. I have 7 hit points.
Dude.
Oh no.
Okay.
And that is where we will call this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to episode 25 of Beholder's Eye, Inspirational Madness. And it's episode 25, everyone. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Half a year in, and we are doing better than we possibly could have imagined. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Seriously, we thought it would take us at least a year, maybe a year and a half to get to the number of subscribers we have, and you guys are freaking killing it. I'm glad you're enjoying what we're putting out. So thank you so much from all of us here at Beholder's Eye. We really, really appreciate it. Also, in that same vein, if you could please leave us a review on, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever podcast app you use. You'll get a little bit of fame. You'll be able to say to your friends, hey, listen, you're going to hear my name come up. You know that part where you normally stop? Keep listening. Keep listening a few minutes more. But we're really looking to take this podcast to the next level, and that would help us so much if even like 5% of you guys could give us a review. It would be much appreciated, and we could seriously look at going to the next level with this podcast. You'll notice I tried out some madness rules in this episode, and they were sort of fun. Upon listening, I honestly didn't love the way it worked. I think if madness points are used in the future, they'll have to have longer lasting effects, and I'll probably just have to develop them a little bit more. It was an experiment. I thought I'd try it out since, it really was kind of in flavor of the Temple of Gromish at this point. So has anybody out there ever actually used that? Let me know your thoughts. So feel free to hit me up at Beholder's iPod on Twitter. Let me know your stories. Let me know what's worked, what hasn't worked. I've got a few ideas that I'm kicking around, but it's always good to share, and we'll always learn in this community no matter how long we've been doing this thing. If you want to follow the cast on Twitter, you can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Magnar, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. All music by Incompetech. Plans in Motion, Myst on the Moor, Dreamlike, Long Note 2, Chase, Long Note 4, Welcome to Horrorland, Clash Defiant, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod, Incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/. All sound effects by Zapsplat.com. For more details, please check out our show notes. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Thanks, and hey, by the time this drops, I will probably be a father for the first time. So, hey Aurelia, how you doing? You're going to be so embarrassed by this in the future. We'll see you next week.